Okay, guys, what's up? This is Papi, and this is Dragon Quest Papi, and this is episode 4 of freaking Dragon Quest Papi podcast. Today, we're going to talk about basically how hyped I am for Dragon Quest Treasures to come out. So, as of this moment that I am recording, it's literally Halloween. I'm recording on Halloween. So we have a month and a half, well, a month and a week. So like 4 weeks until the game comes out. This episode will not release until like 2 weeks left of the game being released. Around there, maybe a little less, to be honest. And I know that during the time that this episode releases, I will be running a giveaway for the game. So if you are listening and you have not known, if you didn't know about my giveaway, which would be crazy, then go check out my giveaway video, because basically all you need to do to enter to be able to win the game, a copy of Dragon Quest Treasures, is literally just subscribe and comment on the video of the giveaway video. So guys, go and do that because I want you to win the freaking game. Obviously, I'm also trying to grow my audience. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm not trying to hide anything from that. But yeah, so you get something out of it in return, and I do too. Obviously, we're trying to help each other out. Trying to grow this channel, bro. I'm trying to freaking be the first freaking Dragon Quest related channel with 1 million damn subscribers, dude. Help me get there. Help me get there. That is my goal, bro. And we will get there. We will freaking get there. I know we will, bro. I'm so confident that we will. But yeah, so anyways, again, join in to win the copy of Dragon Quest Treasures. Anyone and everyone is allowed to enter as long as they do those 2 things. So yeah, I'm freaking excited for this game, bro. Legit, I'm like hella excited for this game. Basically, I mean, Dragon Quest, Square Enix, they have been promoting this game heavily. I have seen so many damn, pictures and uploads and videos on, the game, about the game, and I'm just freaking so excited, man. Sorry, I'm just kind of fixing my mic a little bit. Yeah, the things, the features that they've been revealing, like for example, the different gangs that, your rival gangs are going to be, messing with you during this journey. They can even attack your base, bro, and try and steal your treasure. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. And the thing is, too, I would not be surprised if that also is like some sort of online feature where people can try and, take over other people's bases or steal treasure from other people. Now, I don't know if they've even announced that. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. If they have, I feel like an idiot. But if they haven't, maybe that's going to be something that's going to be part of the online experience. Let's be real. That would be great, kind of like the Pokemon Secret Bases from like the Diamond and Pearl remakes or the Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby remakes, but like turned up to 11. That would be dope. Just saying, it would be cool. But I'm really excited about this game because, I mean, I know there's like talks about this game. It was supposed to be a new Monsters game. But I don't, and this is where I don't know exactly what happened, but I don't know if it was due to some sort of argument or not being able to like get the rights to something or whatever. I remember I watched the video or read an article about it, but I just don't remember at this moment why didn't become a Monsters game and it became its own kind of like spin-off thing. But it's still basically a Monsters game. I mean, we all know that. It looks exactly like one. But I'm excited, dude, for that reason alone, dude. Just like and them revealing all these new kind of monsters too. I still remember like the Tempest Saber Cat, for example. That thing looks so damn cool, dude. Like I guess monsters. I don't know if it's like a form. See, these are the kind of things. Like I see these things, I see the posts, for example, of this stuff, but then I forget what I read. So I don't remember if it was like a form that a specific saber cat can take, kind of like, you know, in Pokemon with the Alolan forms or, you know, the Galarian forms and stuff like that. Or is it like a permanent sort of form depending on like, or is it depending on the weather at the time, or is it like a permanent form? I don't know. Like, that's what I'm curious about, right? I should probably know this stuff, but I don't because I don't remember. Sorry, guys. Quick water break. That's why it took so long. That just, you know, there was like 2 or 3, 4 seconds of dead air. So, yeah, dude, but I'm freaking so excited for this game, dude. Like, the graphics look super fun. The gameplay looks very entertaining. The characters, all the rival gangs, all the NPCs look fantastic. I love the golem that looks kind of like an Aladdin sort of, you know, type of character. The cook lady, you know, the cook slime, big slime. Just like, you know, some of the features look cool. I'm interested in the daggers. What kind of abilities are we going to have from the daggers? I think one of them is being able to sense treasure. I don't know if that's from the dagger or a specific ability maybe that the cat or pig gives you. But basically, there's a lot of different abilities and features in this game that I'm really excited to play and try out and learn about. I wonder what the story's like as well, because obviously, like, from the trailers, they're like whisked away into a new dimension or realm. So obviously this is all done in like another world or another dimension, and so I'm excited to learn more about that dimension, that world. Why were they taken there? You know what I mean? What are they doing there? What's the purpose of them being there? Story wise, I'd obviously like to learn that. And yeah, Eric and Mia. Oh, excuse me. Are the perfect like characters to make kid versions of for this kind of game. I know Dragon Quest loves to do that with their monsters titles. They'll grab like existing characters and they'll turn them into a mini version, and that is like the characters for these monsters games. You know, like Terry, for example. Yangus has his own freaking, you know, mystery dungeon game as well, which honestly I would have loved if this game was a mystery dungeon game. I absolutely love mystery dungeon games. Love them so much. I have yet to play Yangus's or Torneco's, but someday I'd like to because, again, I love mystery dungeon games. But this game, again, oh my gosh, sorry guys, looks freaking beautiful, fantastic, so much fun, and just graphically appealing and just pretty, man. Yeah, like I'm excited to, you know, befriend monsters. It looks like the names are auto generated, which is fine. Honestly, Dragon Quest names are fantastic, and I love them. You know, they're always puns, and they're always such great puns. I'm excited to see the kind of monsters they have. I think they have a ranking system for the monsters. I don't necessarily remember 100%. I think they do. But I know that you can get like rare monsters or whatever. And then if you want to befriend them, I also remember seeing like that you need specific items to like personally befriend them. Um, I'm assuming there's some sort of like place you can send the monsters you're not using, or I don't know if you sell them like back to something or someone, or just release them but gain something in return. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, that was like the third yawn in a row. Um, yeah. Either way, I'm super stoked, dude. I'm super excited for this game. And well, I think I've already mentioned it. Well, I don't know where I've mentioned this now that I think about it, but I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this. But I think on my live streams. But I will be live streaming this game. Um, Basically, it comes out on a Friday. I will be live streaming the game Friday night, whatever Friday night it is, December 9th, right? Yeah. And then most likely Saturday night. Um, or at least Friday night. So, yeah, because I'm still live streaming Dragon Quest 11S. Right now, at this moment that I'm recording, I have finished episode 13, and I barely just finished. I'm basically my next stop is Phenomenon. That's where my next, excuse me, quest it has taken me, or where I have to go. Um, but yeah, by the time this comes out, I'll probably be well past Phenomenon and probably be, I don't even know where. Probably in Heliodor, about to confront Mortigan. Who knows? But basically, my point is that I want to live stream Treasures, but I also want to finish Dragon Quest 11S. So I don't know if I'm gonna do like Friday nights I'll start streaming Treasures, and then Saturday nights I'll keep playing 11S, or maybe I do Friday and Saturday Treasures, and then Sunday night I keep playing 11S. I don't know, but I love streaming. It's a really fun thing to do. Unfortunately, it's not a huge like amount of people that watch, which is understandable. My channel is still very small. But also, Dragon Quest is more of a niche sort of, topic and things like that. I also know there's other streamers out there that do stream. I believe some of the guys from like Slime Time stream, and then, or maybe it was Dragon Quest FM. I don't remember exactly. And then I know that Excellent streams Dragon Quest 10. And I know for sure there's other streamers out there. I know Project Co was another one that was at least streaming Dragon Quest 10 a while ago. I don't remember exactly if they're still doing it or not. I have no idea. I just know there's a lot of streamers for Dragon Quest stuff. But yeah, if you guys are interested to watch either way, I'd love to have you guys join me. So yeah, but basically, again, I'm really excited for this game. Um, Dragon Quest is absolutely the company, Square Enix, I guess, and Dragon Quest, the pages like on Instagram and Twitter and stuff. They're heavily marketing this game. They're trying to get people more and more hyped for it. I'm sure that the closer we get to it being released, we'll see even more stuff. But I have seen enough. Like, even the first trailer, I already knew I was going to buy it when they showed us a trailer last year, like literally 18 months ago or something like that. I already knew I was going to buy it, so I didn't need all of this. But it's cool to see all the marketing they have been doing, because, again, they're heavily marketing this game. And there's a lot of weird, cool features, dude. And again, I'm so excited to jump into that game and just play the crap out of it, I'll probably eventually come out with a review for it, but I will say right now, there's probably people out there that are probably going to have like review copies. I know Austin King, shout out to Austin King, from Austin. What's his handle? It's like Austin Quest. I forgot. I just know his name's Austin King. So my bad, Austin. But basically, I know he reviews games. So he just, as of this recording, I saw that he before Star Ocean came out, the new one, he reviewed it, or at least got time with it before it came out officially. But I wouldn't be surprised if he reviewed the game. So anyway, I hope he gets a good score. From actual Dragon Quest fans, because I don't really care what IGN says. No offense to anyone at IGN, but that's all just like, they. I don't know. I feel like that's sort of like in Rotten Tomatoes. It's like the critic score, which the critic score famously never goes off of like the actual audience rating, and I feel like actual Dragon Quest lovers will be on the audience rating side, which are actual consumers of the content and not just like a company that's supposed to review just a ton of games sort of thing. So anyway, I'm just going off on a weird rant, but basically what I'm trying to say is I would like to review this game eventually, but it's not going to come out anytime soon after, the game comes out. It'll probably be like a month or two after it comes out, and eventually I'll have my review come out. But I will review it for sure. I really will. I would like to. So yeah, but I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. I can't wait for the game. Like I said, yeah, I don't know as well. Like, are you going to be able to play as both of them, or do you have to choose one? Or do you have to choose Eric or Mia? Or is it kind of like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep? No, sorry, not Birth by Sleep. Dream Drop Distance, where you're playing as Sora for a while, and then you have to play as Riku, and then it changes. You know what I mean? Like, is it something like that? Like, I wonder. Well, I wonder. Maybe the information's already out, but again, I just didn't look it up, to be honest. So I guess I'll be surprised. We'll see. But yeah, that's basically it for my main topic. I'm just super hyped for this game, and I just really wanted to talk about it and kind of gush about how excited I am. So yeah, so that's basically it for the main topic. Before I go into the next segment, which is basically what I've been playing / watching / doing, Dragon Quest related or not Dragon Quest related, like and subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube, listening to me on YouTube. I'd very much appreciate that. If you're listening to me on, whatever podcast services you're listening to me on, I'd appreciate you if you as well followed and subscribed. That would be fantastic. And if you guys are interested at all, I do have a Patreon. All of my videos, except for my live streams, come out literally 1 week before they come out on YouTube. So you get that for $5. Plus, on top of that, you get more content. So it's cool. It's a good little deal. And then obviously you're supporting me, so I very much appreciate that. But anyway, that's basically it for the main topic. Also, guys, if you would like to be on a podcast episode, let me know. I have had one guest on the show, Speensro. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and recording with me. And by right now, as I'm recording this episode 3 hasn't come out yet officially. But by the time this releases, obviously it would have. So again, shout out to Speensro. It was fun having you on the show. And yeah. Anybody else that would like to be on the show, let me know. Again, reach out to me on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Comment on this video, and let's start chatting, man. Let's start talking about, what we can talk about. Find a good recording date. I record all my stuff literally like 2 weeks at least before I release stuff. So there is time to kind of play around with when we can record and all that stuff. I know time zones are completely different. So some people are literally 12 hours ahead of me. Some people 2, some people 4, 6, doesn't matter. But I'm down to record if you're down. So, anyways, again, reach out to me if you're interested. Yeah, so again, that's basically it for the main topic. Let's move on to the next one, which is again what I'm playing / watching / doing. Dragon Quest related, not Dragon Quest related, doesn't matter. Let's start with Dragon Warrior 3 on the Game Boy Color. So I've got a Pikachu Game Boy Advance SP, and that's where I play all my Game Boy Color games, my Game Boy Advance games. Sorry, I'm just going to take a quick sip. Give me a second. Of water, by the way. I should clarify. For those that weren't able to watch me drink. So, yeah, Dragon Warrior 3 has been really, really entertaining. Honestly, and I talked about this a couple episodes ago, but I was kind of like not sure if I wanted to like actually pick it up and like play it, because I was waiting for the Dragon Quest 2D 3D remake to come out, and then just play that instead of finish Dragon Warrior 3 on Game Boy Color. But since we still haven't heard a damn thing about that game, I decided to just beat it because basically, I only needed a couple orbs left to get Lamia in the Game Boy Color version hatched. And right now, at this moment, I hatched Lamia. And so right now, before I go into Baramos's cave, and well, even before then, I still got to visit the dragon mother, or the dragon god. But before all of that, I'm grinding basically right now in a cave, and I'm trying to get my priest to level 38 because that's when he learns multi-heal. And when he learns multi-heal, I will convert him into a sage because I already have a Zen book ready to convert him into a sage. So I'm really, really excited to have that happen. But my team is pretty awesome. I've got a great party. I'm really excited. I basically, before I started playing Dragon Warrior 3, because I already played Dragon Quest 3 on mobile a while ago, and this time going into it, I prepared like what I would do for the playthrough in terms of like the classes that I would have each of my characters be and then change into eventually. And so basically my end party is going to be the hero, a warrior that used to be a martial artist, so basically just physically just a beast, and then 2 sages. But one sage used to be a mage and then a gadabout, and then a sage, and then the other one is just a priest through and through, all the way up till he learning multi-heal, and then going into a sage. So I think again it's a pretty good overall party, and so yeah. But basically, I love this game. I always turn it on when I've got a couple minutes or a little bit of time just to grind a little bit, or do progress a little bit in the game, and it's always a freaking fun time. I love it. So besides that, I haven't really been playing Dragon Quest IV that much. I have been slowly progressing through the story. I'm still on chapter 3 with Elena, which is a great time. Right now, I'm basically looking for the kids that are kidnapped because supposedly she got kidnapped, but we all know that's not true because Elena is the person you're playing as and not the person that got kidnapped. So anyway, I'm still playing Dragon Quest IV, but not as much. So yeah. Then Dragon Quest VIII, I've officially kind of put it down because I was still grinding to be able to. Basically, I was just grinding Metal King Slimes, but I decided to put it down because I basically want to finish Dragon Warrior 3 and maybe Dragon Quest 4 before I grind Dragon Quest 8 again. and just like I don't know. I just put it down for now. I will probably pick it up again in the near future. I always seem to do that. I'm always playing a couple Dragon Quest games at a time. But yeah, and then Dragon Quest 7 I haven't touched in a couple months, and I probably won't for a while. Eventually I would like to beat it again. So yeah, there's that. And in terms of Dragon Quest, obviously I'm streaming 11S like I've already mentioned. So if you guys are interested in watching me, for now at least, I will be streaming Friday nights and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yeah, that might change in the coming weeks and months because I will be in Texas for a couple weeks. Well, by the time this episode comes out, I'll already be back, so it doesn't matter. So you would have already known that the time changed. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Yeah, and besides that, let's see. In terms of Dragon Quest, that's basically it. I kind of also put down Dragon Quest Builders. I was playing Builders, and I was trying to get through the quest as fast as possible because I just wanted to beat the story. Because the next game I would like to stream besides Treasures would be Dragon Quest Builders 2. Yeah, we'll just have to wait until that moment comes. And then after that, I'm kind of playing Breath of the Wild every now and then as well, just kind of progressing a little bit more through the story and the DLC and stuff. I've already beat the game, and when I say beat, I didn't technically get all the shrines in my first playthrough, but damn near all of them. And then I got all the Divine Beasts, obviously. I got all the memories, and then I did like a crap ton of stuff. Like I put in 160 hours, and then I beat Ganondorf. And then I restarted it. And so right now, for example, I've beat all the Divine Beasts again. I'm currently working on the DLC, the Wave 1 DLC, the Trial of the Sword. And besides that, yeah, I would like to keep playing the game before the second one comes out because I totally want to play that one. So I'm really excited. And then besides that, for gaming, Kingdom Hearts 3. I've actually been playing Kingdom Hearts 3 a little bit more. It's the only Kingdom Hearts game I haven't beat, and I was waiting for that game forever to the point where it literally just killed my enthusiasm. And so when I finally got Kingdom Hearts 3, I was already like kind of done with it. The series basically. For the moment, it's not like I hate it or anything because like I played all of them. But I just I don't know. I was just playing other stuff. Like especially I got into Dragon Quest very heavily while I was waiting for Kingdom Hearts, and that's something that has totally taken over my life. Obviously, I have a whole channel dedicated to Dragon Quest, so that goes to show how much I love the series. But it's been fun, dude. Every time I get a little bit of time to play, and I really don't get much time to play at all, because I'm really a really busy guy. And I know everybody says that. I know everyone's busy with their own things in life, but I assure you, I have very little time to myself when I'm not like recording or editing or streaming or working full time or even a part time or with my family and my kids, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, everyone's got responsibilities. So I'm not complaining. I'm just telling the truth. So yeah, but I definitely would like to beat that game sometime soon. But yeah. So besides that, in terms of gaming, again, that's basically it. I haven't done... Okay, that's for sure it, because I kept saying that, and then I kept, remembering something else. But yeah, that's for sure it. So that's it right there. So, okay, one more thing. Pokemon Go. I am kind of playing that every now and then. I've never officially put down Pokemon Go. Well, I did a couple years ago. And then I just heavily got back into it about a year ago, and like basically just every single day I've been like playing it. But then the last couple of months I like stopped. But I was literally playing every single day, like hardcore for like a year until like a couple months ago. So anyway, um, yeah, officially, I'm pretty sure that's it now for sure for gaming. So let's go. Let's just stop there. For anime though, so I actually just finished watching Goblin Slayer. So that anime was amazing. I remember when it first came out, it was very controversial with a lot of like the berserk level of like crazy just sexual like stuff that was happening. um I'm not a big fan of that stuff. I'm really not like a huge fan servicey kind of guy. It does kind of make me a little uncomfortable because I would like to watch shows and stuff, wherever, with my kids around or my wife and stuff like that. And so I have to be very careful when I watch shows like Goblin Slayer, for example, because, yeah, it's a little heavy on the fan service and other things. And so watching shows like that, again, I have to be very careful with that stuff. And so, yeah, but I was actually able to finish it pretty quickly because it was so good that I just kind of found time to watch it. And it was fantastic, dude. I absolutely loved it. I see that there's also a movie on Crunchyroll, but the thing is, what I don't know is, because, like, for example, Mob Psycho 100 has a movie, but it was just a recap of, like, all of season 1. And Haikyuu's got a couple of movies. For example, Haikyuu over here, you could tell I like Haikyuu. There's Hinata and Kageyama. For my visual people, you can see what I'm pointing at. But Haikyuu's got a couple movies as well. But again, it's just recapping basically season 1 and 2. And I know there is a little bit more detail with like Nekoma in one of the movies, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, Demon Slayer, Goblin Slayer, is the movie the same thing where it's just kind of recapping everything that's happened so far? I hope it's not, because episode like 10 of Goblin Slayer was a recap episode. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just a special, maybe it was like an OVA or something like that. But I did watch an episode that basically recapped everything that happened in the last like 9 or 10 episodes. And then, I watched everything else. So, yeah, because I know, and a big reason as to why as well that I did watch the series, well, first of all, it's a quick one. But second of all, I know that season 2 is coming out soon. So I would like to watch that. And again, I've always been curious to watch it because it just always looks so cool. Yeah, besides that, in terms of anime, I am keeping up with Spy Family. I also love Spy Family. As you can tell, this poster back here is it's super adorable. I actually am so proud of this, but we actually got into it with my wife and my son. We've been watching Spy Family together, and we actually got up to episode 12, which I'm super surprised that we did that, because my wife does not like anime. I mean, we've watched a couple movies like The Boy and the Beast and My Neighbor Totoro and some other things like that. But that's basically it. Like A Silent Voice, great freaking movie. Yeah, but she's just not into it. But Spy Family, she actually loves it, and I'm so freaking happy she does. So yeah, but we've been watching that like crazy. We just barely, the latest episode we're at, I think I already said it, episode 12, Penguin Park. We're gonna rewatch it though, because we were at the point where we got to that episode, we were pretty distracted, all of us, with my son. I think it was bedtime, or I think we had to bathe him, I don't know, but basically I'm gonna rewatch that episode because it's probably my favorite so far. in the whole series. And I'm also watching the new episodes every week, even though I am an episode behind as of this moment, so hopefully that changes soon. Besides that, I am keeping up with Mob Psycho 100 Season 3, and that has been a delight, my friend. I freaking love that show. Mob Psycho 100 is one of my favorite anime. It's so much fun. The music is incredible, and it just elevates the whole experience to 11. It's freaking dope, dude. And then besides that, in terms of anime, I'm trying to think. I think that's basically it. Yeah, Dragon Quest Dai is officially over. Oh, I mean, you're already going to know by now, but if you didn't know, I did start reacting to the Dino Daiboken 1990 anime, and then I'm releasing that on YouTube and Patreon. So the Patreon version is just kind of like the new Dragon Quest Dai 2020 anime reactions, where on YouTube, they're like, you can't hear the video very well, the actual like episode that I'm watching, you can't really hear it very well. It's also like got a filter on it, and it's like you could barely see it, sort of thing. It's like mirrored, it's turned upside down, like all this stuff, so I don't get like the video, claimed. But on my Patreon, it looks fantastic. So you can actually hear everything, see everything, you see what I'm watching, and it's fantastic. It's way better quality of a video. So, and you get the videos, 1 week before they come out on YouTube. So when episode 1, came out, episode 2 was out on Patreon. So anyway, again, just kind of throwing that out there for anyone that's interested. But yeah, so that's basically it in terms of stuff that I'm watching and playing and doing. I really can't think of anything else at this moment. So let's just basically call it a night, my friends. Yeah, that's it. That's all. So thank you so much for watching or listening to the new episode of Dragon Quest Bobby Podcast. Again, I'd appreciate if you're watching me on YouTube to like and subscribe. If you're listening to me on whatever podcast service you're listening to me on, please go ahead and follow and subscribe as well. Get this podcast out there. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get to freaking 1 million. I just came up with that goal, by the way, on this episode. It sounds crazy because I'm not even at 100 yet. But, well, as of this recording, by the time this comes out, maybe I've already gotten to 100, maybe more, hopefully. So, yeah, but let's hit a freaking 1 million, bruh. I'm not even kidding. We're going to do it, dude. So, anyway, that's it. This is Boppy. This was Dragon Quest Boppy. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.